everybody. Thank you again for joining me for another pepper review. Today we have a medium hot pepper with a scary name. It's called Satan's Kiss. The Scoville units are between 40 and 50,000, which means it's roughly, on average, between 5 and 25 times hotter than a jalapeno pepper. Let me give you a look at this. It looks a lot like a cherry tomato. I mean, you would almost mistake it for one if you didn't know better. But I guarantee it's not as friendly as a cherry tomato. It's an Italian pepper. They will cut it open, core it, and stuff it with anchovies and mozzarella, and they'll bake it, which sounds fantastic to me. I'll have to try it sometime. Maybe we'll do it on the channel sometime. I don't know. But it's supposed to be a medium heat. We'll see. I want to cut this open and look, so you can look at the inside. Without destroying my table. It's very seedy. A lot of seeds in there. And the core has kind of a red color. This is called the pith, or the placenta. That is where the heat is. The seeds don't produce heat. They may be coated in capsaicin oil, and it may taste hot, but they're not actually hot. This one is super seedy and very juicy. A lot of juice on that knife. All right. I've only had bits and pieces of these before, so they're not super hot. They're not like jalapeno mild either. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna eat this whole half, well, minus the stem. Very thick-walled pepper. Very juicy. Got a little bit of heat to it. It's hotter than a jalapeno pepper. But wow, is it juicy. It has a sweetness, almost like a sugar water sweetness to it. But not super hot at all. You can almost just snack on this. Cut it up in pieces. Sorry, lots of seeds. I would like to bake it like the Italians do. The other side isn't quite as seedy. Let's go ahead and eat this one too, since it's not too hot. That was juicier somehow. He's kicking in a little bit now. I wouldn't say it's 50,000 Scoville. But for your average person, that's pretty warm. The sorry, getting caught in the throat. A little bit of heat. The sweetness is nice. Like I said, it's almost like a sugar water sweetness. That's about the best way I can describe it. And I'm getting them caught in my throat. Starting to sweat a little bit. Nose is starting to go just a little bit. Not too bad. If you're looking for a nice sweet pepper, and this thing grows pretty prolifically. I have 3 plants in the back, and they're sprouting out like crazy. And they grow like upside down. They grow up. They don't like hook out and down like a lot of peppers do. If you can find them, excuse me, it's a little hotter than I may have initially thought. If you can find them, go ahead and pick some up. They're really nice. They grow really well. Be good for cooking. The thick walled pepper is usually pretty good for cooking. It's called Satan's Kiss, and really, for such a menacing name, I expected more heat. I expected to be like snotting everywhere and crying and stuff, but yeah, for a name like Satan's Kiss, I'm a little disappointed, to be honest with you. Next time, we'll get something a little hotter. This was a little bit, like I said, disappointing. Not good, not bad. For somebody that doesn't eat a lot of peppers, that's perfect. Sweet, thick walled pepper. You can cook with it. You could probably stir fry with it if you wanted to. Like I said, the Italians stuff it and bake it. It'd be perfect for stuff like that. Again, that's Satan's Kiss. Thanks for joining me tonight. I wanted to make this a short one. This is my first one. It's pretty long. And like I said, the next pepper will be a little hotter pepper. And again, we'll be doing candies and stuff later, stuff like that. But if you want a mild heat pepper and you can find it, just pick those up. They're great, nice and sweet. Thanks for joining me.